What is rapid prototyping? How do you use it to your advantage? Well, rapid prototyping is a process of using some of the new technology out there to create products to test and part of the prototyping process. There didn't really used to be anything known as rapid prototyping like 30 years ago. It was, if you wanted to prototype something, you had to machine it out of aluminum or cast it or whittle it out of wood, or make it out of clay or something. And those weren't like real quick processes. So now, once you're in the CAD environment and you have a model, physical model in the computer, instead of going to a CNC machine and machining one so that you can test fit it or flow it or just interact with it, you can just print it. Everyone's heard of 3D printing, and so that's a key part of rapid prototyping is 3D printing. There's actually all types of 3D printing. You can 3D print virtually any material now. There's food 3D printing.
Yeah, chocolate.
You can literally 3D print a steak.
A house. The
You
housing
can 3D
is
print
becoming
houses. I've seen houses, cars have been like 3D printed.
Yeah, SEMA had a car 3 or 4 years ago that was 3D printed.
Yeah.
Tree 3D prints wheels now.
Yeah, wheels.
Yeah, certainly
exhaust,
aluminum,
basically any engine component these days.
any kind of metal you can 3D print. We'll post about this, but we recently 3D printed some aluminum exhaust tips for our S4.0T, and we worked with one of our old engineers that used to work here. His name's Dimitri. He's awesome, super nice guy. His head looks like a mop, curly mop.
Yep.
But no, he's got access to these 3D printers, and so we created a design that was implausible to manufacture virtually any other way. This is not something you could machine or even cast, and so we kind of took advantage of what's so great about 3D
Yeah,
printing.
and that's more rapid manufacture, where it's not even a prototype; it's a functional working end product. Where the only way you can make it is through these newer,
Yeah.
three-dimensional methods.
But it's also great if you want to test an exhaust manifold, you can 3D print one. It's like $5,000, and then once you determine it's what you want, you can cast it for $500. But so anyways, this is an example of something we did recently. This is an intake for S4.0T. We needed something in a pinch, and so our engineering team whipped this up. And this is actually 3D printed out of a rubberized material. So I don't know if you can see, but it's soft and squishy, like a rubber hose would be, or silicone. And so yeah, I mean, all of our products at some point, just about all of our products are 3D printed and rapid prototyped, so that we can test them. Things like this brake rotor, not so much. But yeah, I mean, you could even 3D print this hat to make sure the offset's correct and everything. So yeah, that's how we use it, and generally we use it for engineering validation. I like to equate it to like if you've written some document and at some point you want to print it out and read it, and like sometimes I like to just mark stuff up because I'm old. You can do that, and it's kind of similar to 3D printing. So